It hit me really hard. I was just suddenly unable to walk or stand or sit or anything but lay down. And when they got to the ER, they really didn't know what it was. So they sent me home. And I couldn't walk. Greg had to walk. He had to get me out of bed. He had to try to get me awake to eat. And that went on for about 4 days. So then I went to see my cardiologist. Greg had to practically carry me. And the cardiologist, first thing he said was, this could be a medication event. And your tests are okay, they're all right. But I've never seen you look so bad. So he just took me off of hydrochlorothiazide and losartan. It was a combination prescription. And it took me gradually the rest of the summer to get better and get some strength back. I think that Greg had to mobile me around for a week to 10 days. And then gradually he would walk me from one room to the other and back, and by the end of the summer I was pretty good. And I didn't go back on those medications until I went back on the losartan, and not in agreement with the doctor, he put me on 5 milligrams. I cut them in half, and that's where I am now. Right after the summer, however, that's when, was it in October? I don't remember when I started seeing you, but that was right after the emergency gallbladder remover. I had no warning about it. It just hit hard, and they did emergency surgery the next day.
feel relaxed?
Yeah, I think I let go.
Okay, you gotta relax good for me, all right? Can you breathe? And then breathe out. Good. But you gotta relax. I'm holding you up. You're not gonna fall off the table. Relax the shoulder. Can you let your stomach, no, don't move it, just let it go. Can you let it go? A little bit more. Good. Let's try that again. A little tight. Try to let me do it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Let go, let God. Something like that.
I say that in my meditation.
There you go. Breathe in. Let the legs relax. Let them just fall. Let your legs fall. A little bit more. Good. All right, got it.
Oh, that was great.
All right.
Susan told me.
Come on up. Let's have you lay face down. What'd she tell you?
She told me. Greg can fix it.
Oh, the thumb? Oh, okay.
She told me.
All right. She's got a lot of confidence. Okay, let me feel this. Give me the whole weight of your hand. There you go. You don't have to push down. There you go. You don't drink alcohol, right?
No, no
Okay.
alcohol.
All right, good.
Quit drinking when I was 50.
All right. You're not smoking these days?
Oh, I haven't.
All right.
Actually, I quit drinking. I didn't quit smoking right away, but I quit drinking when I was 50.
Okay.
And I quit smoking a few days later. That was the hardest one.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's more
The
addictive.
alcohol, drugs.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Smoking is 5 times more addictive than heroin.
It was the hardest
Right.
thing I've ever done.
Right.
Greg, I was
Just relax this.
I was just a raving maniac. Screamed at people. I vomited in the gutter. I just...
Like a heroin addict.
It was really... I used to follow people that had a cigarette so I could...
Okay, let's move this. There we go. Okay. Bend this leg. Okay, turn to Jello. No, don't look up. Look over there. Relax this hand. Good. There. Put that hand there. Just relax. Getting a little tense there. Take a breath. You're not gonna fall off. Let it come over towards me. Let it relax. Let your leg relax. Good. Feel that?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
definitely.
Okay, push yourself up and swing your legs off the table. Great.
So you're filming?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't fix my hair.
try to not scream as loud as you normally do. Okay, just let that relax. There you go. Relax this leg here. Just let that relax with your bottom. There you go. Let the head relax. Good. Let it go. Good. Okay. Push yourself up. Plus tip.
12 bucks.
12 bucks. That's a high price one.
But you have great hair,
Yeah, I know.
and I don't. So it's a challenge no matter what.
She does wonders. Keeping this top leg good.
Wrong way, wrong way.
Okay, but you gotta relax. Let that relax. Just let the shoulders relax. Let the leg relax. Little bit more.
Thank you.
Okay, come on over here. I'm gonna do some balance.
Looks cleaner today.
It's an illusion. But thank you. Okay, let's do balance. Let's see if you just stand on one foot. Breathe a little bit. Seven seconds. Good. Let's try the right side.
What?
7.
7?
Yeah. Seconds.
You're counting fast.
It's the advantage of counting to yourself. What do you got? How many seconds you got?
10.
Good. That's what I had. Okay, let's see you kick. Breathe a little bit. Get your fists up. Get your thumbs out of there. There you go. Lean forward and then put it down forward. Right. Kick this. Get your fists up. Breathe a little bit. Get the fists up. Come on. Get some power. Determination. There you go. Okay. Try the other foot. Let's try to lean into it. We got to get you walking faster. I think that was one of the
Walking
prior
faster
right,
and
and being
longer.
stable and not being. I don't want you. It was frailty. I don't want you falling.
Right.
Right, and really, it's probably to some degree medication that makes you feel a little bit loopy.
Right.
Yeah, to some degree.
I don't really notice it, but to some degree, I'm sure.
Yeah. Did you decrease any
What is
medication?
the second?
I can't remember exactly what I said.
Well, last night I did fall asleep
Yeah.
with the TV off and
Yeah.
without taking anything
Okay.
until 12:30.
Okay, so you made it to 12:30.
And then when I woke up, there
Yeah.
was like no going back. So I did go ahead and take it.
Okay. But but at least
But
you didn't take
but
it.
That's some
That's progress.
progress.
Right, that's good. Little change.
So it
Okay.
doesn't mean that I'm not working on it.
But how you react today, how you look today, is you seem peppier.
Well, I had to get a hold of myself.
Right. Well,
And that's why I needed to hear that.
right. I think I was trying to confront the big issue, and
And you did, and
right.
I needed to hear it.
Right.
I'm glad I listened.
right, and I don't want you moving like a sloth, and
I
not
don't either.
right, and retreating in isolation and not be able to get downstairs. And so I see somebody who's got good knees that they work well enough to move you around. Your hips are good, and when you first came in, you were just out of the surgery, okay? but I feel like you're kind of recovered from the surgery now. It's been 6 weeks or 2 months now.
I do too.
Right. So now I'm thinking, like, how can I get her to become more vitality?
Well, I still go back to that hypotermia that took me down so bad. I think I might have been dying. I don't know.
Right.
So
and
I think that in my mind,
Yeah.
see, it just like
right, but
wiped
that can make you depressed thinking
And-
about the past of that.
yeah, and I don't think about the past
Right.
of it, but I noticed that my mobility, my behavior, my attitude
Yeah.
is affected.
Well,
So
well, everything is more animated today.
good.
Okay.
Super.
You
Well,
seem
I think I'm communicating with you okay.
absolutely, but you're much more animated today.
Well, that's good.
So that's good.
That's good.
So I tend to be kind of pushy just to change behavior, and I think I pushed you a little bit because
Well, I told you I needed to hear it.
Right.
I was fine with that, but I can't always stop what happens in here.
right.
And it goes to stress.
Right. And see, you had a lot of fear about the sodium, and then you got, you just had surgery, and so, we've got to get you better. That's the old story. We got to have a new story.
And part of the old story is that it's a good possibility that the gallbladder was, because I hadn't felt good for a long time.
Right.
So it could be the gallbladder was a part of the big problem.
Right.
So I think that what you were seeing probably started progressing a while back.
Yeah.
And then the sodium thing, I was slurring my words. I couldn't
Right.
speak. I couldn't walk. So
Everything
I
ab-
don't want to keep going back to that. I'm
Right.
just saying that before that, there were issues.
Right. And I see you as much more peppy right now. And this is what I thought you were like.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, force.
Right. So, but I saw this
that's
cloud,
okay.
kind of around you, and I felt like I've got to confront this cloud that I'm kind of seeing, this foggy brain sense. We have to think dynamic. We have to think, okay, how can I move? How can I eat right? How can I do A, B, C, D, and keep fighting and be stronger? I see somebody with a very strong will and somebody who should not be on death's door. Okay? So,
Strong will and controlling personality and
hey, it got you this far. And but I probably the most shocking thing I think I said, and because I thought about it as I was saying it, I mean, how do you confront someone who's moving too slowly? And so I told you, like, that's the speed of the Grim Reaper, Let's fight, let's rally, let's think positive and strong, and let's turn this ship around.
well, thank you
Okay,
for that.
so sorry it's a little harsh.
Thank you.
It's brutal.
Thank
Okay.
you.